Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and I'm feeling kind of sick, but we are here with another Pokemon TCG live online match video featuring some of the Pokémon-GX from the current Guardians Rising expansion of Pokemon TCG in the Sun and Moon, what would you call it, series, I guess. I was going to say chapter or base set, but no, it's neither of those. It is the series of the Sun and Moon Pokemon TCG expansion. You know what I'm trying to say. Bear with me. I am feeling pretty sick. I'm bulk recording some videos this weekend, or leading into the weekend, because I'm going to be away at Anna Maritime in Fredericton, and having some fun times up there, as long as I can sort of break through this sickness. So I'm a little bit under the weather as I'm recording this. Hopefully it's going to play out okay. I don't know if it's going to interfere with my, tactics and stuff like that, but we'll see what happens. Now, this week's video is going to feature a deck called Ivan Drago, as I mentioned in the last video, featuring one of the Totem Pokemon as a Pokemon-GX in this current Pokemon TCG video. But before I get any further, if you look down below my face right now, you'll see something I've been slacking on for the past little while. It is a free code, first come, first serve, for whoever out there can get this code input into Pokemon TCG Online. Just come up here to the little orange shopping cart, hit that redeem codes button. You'll go to a page that you can either type in the code, or, well, if you had the QR code, you could scan it using your webcam, but simply just redeem code, and I just got a complete trade. As I'm recording this video, I currently have trades on the go. Willow, what are you doing? Willow's always messing with something. She's trying to interfere with all these videos. I'm trying to get stuff done. I'm feeling sick. Willow, calm down. Thank you. Anyway. Yes, I have another deck I'm working on. I want to have uploaded for, is it Saturday's upload? Might be Sundays. No, I think it's Saturday's upload. Anyway, you'll see as the videos come up. I have a deck I'm working on, but I'll talk about that in the next video. This week is going to be featuring Ivan Drago. Now, again, as I say, redeem that code, use the redeem codes thing right up here, and you're good to go. So let's take a look at what we have to work with here in this deck, which is going to feature the powerhouse known as Kommo-o-GX. It is the totem Pokemon of, what is that? It's on... Wait, what's the name of the island? Not Ula Ula. Poni Island. Is it Poni Canyon, I believe? Poni Canyon Totem Pokemon. Anyway, Kommo-o-GX. 240 HP, Dragon-type Pokemon. For 1 energy of any kind, Adamantine or Adamantine Press does 30. And during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after weakness and resistance. For a Lightning, a Fighting, and 2 colorless, Shred does 130. And it's not affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, so any defensive items, any sort of abilities that reduce damage, not affected by that. And for a Lightning, Fighting, and 2 colorless, the GX attack Ultra Uppercut GX, 240 damage. No special effect. Just basic pure damage with this Pokemon right there. So that's going to be our, of course, Pokemon-GX powerhouse of the deck. I've got 2 of those in there. 1 single Hakamo-o and 3 basic Jangmo-o with a pretty nice ability of Bulletproof. Might come in handy. This Pokemon takes 10 less damage from attacks. So, we could sort of buffer things out a little bit, but you're not really going to see Jangmo-o active. It's going to be Kommo-o-GX. Now, that is going to be a nice line of the Kommo-o-GX family. We've got 3 of the basics, 1 Stage 1, 2 of the Stage 2 GX, of course. As you can imagine, we're going to have some rare candies in this deck. But, continuing on with the Dragon types, we're going to start off with 3 Dratini, 2 Dragonair, and a couple of Dragonite as well. Now, one of my favorite ways to have Pokemon get some energy accelerated onto them is Dragonair with the Dragon's Wish. For any energy, 1 colorless, Dragon's Wish says during your next turn, you may attach any number of energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon. And that doesn't just mean basic. Special energy can be accelerated in that way as well. It does cost your attack for that 1 turn, but the following turn, you can power up so many Pokemon using that Dragon's Wish attack. However, this time around, we're going to do something we sort of did in last week's video with Drampa-GX and the Blissey with the, Fresh Egg ability. We're going to use Dragonite. So we're going to evolve Dragonair using the Dragonite card here from the Roaring Skies expansion with the ability of Max Wind. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may heal all damage from one of your Pokemon. So this could be a good way to heal Kommo-o-GX and keep it in battle. And as you'll see, the very first items we're going to come to are the Devolution Sprays. We'll talk about those in just a moment. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite line cards in here. And just to help find the Pokemon faster, one of my favorite ways to speed up your Pokemon searching in a deck is Alolan Vulpix. The Beacon attack for 0 energy cards required. Search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon. Anything you want. EXs, GXs, breaks, all that good stuff. Show it to the opponent, put them in your hand. So, and of course, Icy Snow, if we need to, can do 20, but you're not going to see really Alolan Vulpix attacking. We're going to be doing the Beacon first and foremost. So that's going to be 15 Pokemon in the deck. I usually scroll down to the energy cards right now. Let's just focus on the trainers first of all. We'll go in order this time. As I say, we got 2 Devolution Sprays. De-evolve one of your highest... Nope. De-evolve one of your evolved Pokemon and put the highest stage evolution card on it into your hand, and that Pokemon can't evolve this turn. Now, you probably figure out, I'm going to use Dragonite to play it down, max wind, full heal on any Pokemon that I have in play, and then I can de-evolve it back into Dragonair. If I need to, I could then use the Dragon's Wish, or next turn basically just play Dragonite again. I hit my microphone. Play Dragonite again for a full heal once more if Kommo-o-GX takes some damage on that following opponent's turn. Now I got a couple of energy retrievals because we're going to be doing some energy discarding with this deck. And since the retreat cost is kind of hefty, 2, it's not as bad as it could be, but we have 3 on Dragonite here, and if it's in the active spot, we'd like to be able to retreat it. Got a couple of escape ropes. It does force the opponent to switch their Pokemon around as well. I love Field Blower. Choose up to 2 in any combination of Pokemon tool cards and stadium cards in play, either mine or the opponent's, and discard them. Get rid of the opponent's helpful tools, like perhaps maybe Spirit Links. If they have a good stadium in play, we can take that out. Or, in a case where I need to get rid of my own tool for whatever reason, I can blow out my own tool and discard that as well. We've got a couple little... we got 1 level ball. Look for any Pokemon of 90 HP or less from my deck and take it. We have a nest ball. Look for any basic Pokemon from the deck and put it right to your bench. Couple of Professor's Letters to find 2 basic energy cards from within the deck and take them into hand. And Random Receiver, I kind of have a lot of fun with. Now, it is not a competitive card. It is, as it says, random. But for the decks that I like to put together, with all the different various types of supporters, I like the randomness. Who knows what they're going to give me, what supporter's going to come up first. So you reveal cards from the top of the deck till you find a supporter card, put it into your hand, and then shuffle the rest of the cards back in. I've got 2 of those in here. I've got a couple of rare candies to speed up evolution from Jangmo-o into Kommo-o-GX. And we have a special charge, because you'll see in a moment we have special energy in the deck. This allows you to choose 2 special energy cards from the discard pile, shuffle them right back into the deck. Now, we have 2 Super Rods, choosing 3 cards from your discard pile of Pokemon and basic energy, any combination. Shuffle those back into the deck as well. So we have good ways to retrieve some energy and Pokemon. And retrieving supporters is always good, so I got a couple of Versus Seekers in here. Look through your discard pile for any supporter card you want and take it right back. Now, we also have, for our stadium of the day, of the deck, of the video, of the week, of whatever we want to call it, Scorched Earth. Once during each player's turn, they may discard a fire or fighting energy from hand, and if so, you draw 2 cards. Deck, draw, speed up, good stuff. I'm rambling again, I can't think of the words, but again, I'm feeling a little bit sick, so let's just, just roll with that. Now then, let's look at the supporter cards. We have Hala, which probably, admittedly, isn't the most useful card in this deck. You shuffle your hand into the deck, and if you have used your GX attack, you draw 7 cards. If not, you only draw 4 back. So, unless we find a Pokemon GX or EX with high HP, we're not going to really use the Ultra Uppercut? I forget already. We're not going to use the GX attack of Kommo-o-GX unless we really need to. So we might not have it used early game, but I suppose what we could do, if we see a strong opposing Pokemon, just go for it. That way when we do draw Hala, we can get our 7-card draw. I also have Alima, kind of a risky play. Each player shuffles a hand in the deck and flips a coin. On a flip of heads, you draw 6 cards back. On a flip of tails, you only draw 3. So again, it's playing pretty risky, but it's going to have fun, It's going to give me some excitement of what's going to happen. Who knows what cards we're going to get, how many cards we're going to draw back. Alima is wacky fun that way. We have Lysandre. Every deck needs at least 1 Lysandre. You're probably sick of hearing me say that, but it is true. So you force the opponent to switch a Pokemon around. You choose one of their benched ones, bring it to the active spot. They can't help it. They can't do anything about that unless... What was the Omega Barrier ancient trait? I think that prevented supporters from affecting them. But very slim chance we're going to find those. Anyway, we also have another risky card, Professor Birch's Observations. I alone shuffle my hand into the deck and then flip a coin. With a heads, I draw 7. With a tails, I draw 4. I've also got Kukui. Draw 2 cards, and during this turn, I do 20 more damage with my attacks. Also got Sycamore for draw support, discard my current hand and draw back 7. 2 Skylas to help me find any other trainer card I want from within the deck. I could even find the other Skyla if I need to, but chances are I'm not going to want to do that. Look for any trainer that I want. And some more trainers here in a couple of choice bands. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 30 more damage to the opponent's active GX or EX before applying weakness and resistance. That could, if we're fighting something kind of strong, power up the Adamantine Press to 60 and reduce damage to me by 30 on the next turn, which could very well come in handy. For the energy, we've got 12 total, 4 double dragon energy. It can only be attached to dragon Pokemon, but it provides 2 energy units of every single color at once, powering up both the Shred and the Ultra Uppercut. I had the names right, except I forgot the GX. Ultra Uppercut GX is the move. So 4 special double dragon energies, and we have 8 basic fighting energy, just to help power up the attacks a little bit, but also make use of the Scorched Earth. So that's going to be the Ivan Drago. I was thinking of calling it Ivan Dragon, but that's kind of too obvious. The Ivan Drago deck, featuring 15 Pokemon, 33 trainers, and 12 energy cards. Let's jump into some battles right now and see how well Kommo-o-GX does in this week's Pokemon TCG live online match. Alright, our first opponent is JRME John. Junior Mr. E. John? I don't quite get it, but we see a nice surprisingly Pikachu coin. And just as I started recording this, one of my Pokemon in Pokemon Go were knocked out of a gym they were in. I got 11 coins for that. How weird is it? Oh wait, we get to choose the first turn. No, we're going to let them go first. I want to be able to use Beacon immediately. But how weird is it in Pokemon Go that you root for your Pokemon to be knocked out? It's kind of crazy. Wait, we get the first turn. The opponent mulligans. I mean, we had choice to go first, but we actually didn't. What are the odds of this happening? Alright, let's see what they have to work with. Kommo-o-GX and Metagross-GX. Interesting stuff, but we do see something that's going to be weak to our Choice Band attack. Definitely could be handy. So we have Skylar. I got the Level Ball too. What I could do is Level Ball for Jangmo-o, bench it, play Skylar for a rare candy. Now, we're not going to take a card. I think we're good as it is. But I could, of course, I say Skylar for rare candy. I could use Beacon. They're scaring their whole hand away. Beacon for a Kommo-o-GX. I can't think of the names. What did you throw out? Bronzong Break. So we see Breaks and GXs in this deck. Interesting. Alright, so Level Ball. First of all, let's grab ourselves the... Now, let's make sure we have stuff in the deck. We have Kommo-o-GX. Alright. It's always good to search your deck to make sure what cards you have in there before you make any rash decisions. I'll drop this double dragon onto the Jangmo-o. I will... Well, they're going to see what's coming. I'm going to Skylar right now for that rare candy. Of course, I'm not doing what I just said I should be doing, searching the entire deck, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and Beacon, grab ourselves Dratini, and a Kommo-o-GX. So next turn, I can get Kommo-o-GX using the rare candy, unless they end me, or a Lima, or Judge. Red card could be a thing. Is that even standard anymore? I think it is. I think it was released back in the, or re-released back in the Generations expansion. Rescue Stretcher. Or put a Pokemon from this card pile into the hand, Kommo-o. Or they could shuffle 3 back into the deck, I believe that says. Yes. So we're going to see, it looks like since it's Metal Energy, we're going to see Solgaleo-GX. Or are we? What did they just discard? Bear with me, I might have a sneeze coming on. They did discard Solgaleo. Alright, so we have Rare Candy into Jangmo-o. Or, sorry, into Kommo... Just do it! Just drop it! There we go. And we're going to drop the Dratini. I kind of have to Howler right now. Let's do that. Now, if they do get the Solgaleo-GX in play, they have Ultra Road. They can have constant switching around using that ability. I would like to gain some more energy if possible. What do I want to grab? I will grab... What do I have in my hand, actually? Yeah, I'm going to grab a Dragonair. I'll grab 2 Dragonair. I can evolve both Dratini on the next turn. All I need to do is find some energy, and we'll be good. I'll just take a quick look. I still got another Pokemon in the gym uptown. There's a couple gyms I dropped them in. And I said on my Twitter, when you're playing Pokemon Go, for those of you that do play it, and you drop a Pokemon in a gym, then go off on your merry way, do you have any sort of, like, acute separation anxiety where it's like, I'm afraid to leave you there, I can't feed you, I can't build up your motivation, but in a way, I don't want to, because as soon as you get knocked out, you bring me back some money, Skyla! Full Art Skyla, just like I have, except I've got 2 of them. You might have, actually, 4. Okay! Metagross-GX is on the way. And poor little Voltix is weak to metal attacks. So which one evolves? This one. What can this do? Once during your turn. Never mind. Now this lets them search for any 5 cards. Things are going to get interesting. Now how much could you hurt me for? 150, you can't use it next turn. Once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic or Metal Energy from the discard pile to your active Pokemon. So they can power up the Solgaleo quite good. And that's a good combo. Solgaleo-GX, I believe you lose all energy attached to it when you attack. So you have a couple of Metagross-GX that can constantly fuel back that energy. Oh, that's going to be bad for us. How much does the Solgaleo do for damage? 230. Huh. We have 240 total. We could survive that. Alright, let's go ahead and drop Dragonair. Let's go ahead and drop Dragonair. I think the best bet, we're going to go for the powering up of Kommo-o. And let's go for Beacon again. I want to grab another Dragonite. And let's grab another Jangmo-o. Right now what I'm trying to do is thin out the deck a little bit so I can get to the energy cards that I desperately need right now. With our Ultra Uppercut we can do 240. Is that enough for a knockout? No, it's just short. But if I can find myself one of the choice bands, that could be enough for a one-hit KO on this thing that we see evolving right in front of our eyes. Now the Ultra Road could be a thing. It can now Sunsteel Strike. They already used their GX attack, so they can't go for the Soul Burst GX. And I can do 230. Get that rear kitty out of my way. Okay, yeah, 230, discard all energy attached to it. Go ahead, you can hit me as all you want, just don't give yourself a choice band and we'll be okay. Yeah, you did some decent damage. But is it going to be enough? No, because we're about to evolve. And let's heal all the damage. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab some more fighting energy. I'll drop the Jangmo-o. I'll attach... What should I do? I could Adamantine Press. That's the safest bet. I'm going to go for the defensive right here. We'll do a measly 30. But any damage they do to us is going to be reduced by 30. So even if they put a choice band on their Solgaleo-GX, we will survive that. They can hit me again for another Sunsteel Strike, but we are going to... Wait, they'd have to attach an energy from hand, plus use the 2 Metagross-GX abilities. That's okay. We'll survive even a choice banded hit from the Sunsteel Strike. We can then evolve the other Dragonair into Dragonite, deal all the damage again. Kommo-o-GX will be in a good spot to knock this thing out with the Ultra Uppercut. And then if we can get Hala again, we can shuffle back for 7 cards. They know what's going on. This thing's gonna fall. They can Ultra Road out of there, yeah. Alright, so this is 250 HP. And the Geotech system. Powering themselves up so they can hit me for 150. Okay. Rescue Stretcher. They bring 1 to hand. They're shuffling 3 back in. So they hit me for 120. Because of course we have our Adamantine Press ability in play. They Sycamore away, get another Beldum on the bench. I would love to find a choice band right about now. Get some powerful knockouts. So it is decreased. We won't survive a second one of those. Let's go ahead and evolve up. We'll heal all the damage, yes. We'll put this to the Jangmo-o. Can't knock this out in 1 hit. I could shred for 130. I'm gonna have to go for the defensive again. It's gonna reduce damage by 30. If I could somehow... Well, I can't de-evolve and then evolve once again on the same turn. So I will say, even if I lose this match, I'm happy with how this is going. You see the idea. You see how well the evolution with Max Wind is. You can just get a full heal on whatever Pokemon you have there. Ultra Uppercut does drop this Metagross-GX. And there's the Tapu Lele with Wonder Tag, searching the deck for any supporter card they want. They're only down to 17 cards left though. It's too bad they have the Ultra Road ability in play. I could Lysandre something up with a very hefty retreat cost. I will take an N. Please play that. Oh, not yet. Okay, the Ultra Road. They're switching back into the Sunsteel Striker. We will survive the hit, of course. And then an Ultra Uppercut bops down the Kommo-o-GX. Or not, no, that's my guy. Ultra Uppercut bops down the Solgaleo-GX. Get 2 prizes off of that. Alright, so 200 damage coming our way. Thank you, thank you. Give me another way to get myself a Kommo-o-GX in play. Give me a de-evolution spray, too. That'd be awesome. There's a Hakamo-o. I'll take that. This is a pretty interesting fight, I will say. So, evolution into Metang. No rare candy for that one. Decent power, 200 damage being done to us, losing all the energy. So we're going to lose, we're going to trade GX for GX in just a moment here. Go into the Hakamo, put an energy onto it here, and just go for the Ultra Uppercut. Ivan Drago claims its first victim. 2 prizes, we find a Jangmo-o and a Scorched Earth. That's going to help me. I can search 2, or not search, but I can discard an energy, go for 2 more cards. I can't Ultra Uppercut once again. And they can just constantly keep fueling back their attacks. This is a good combo that I'm seeing my opponent use here. Wally into another Metang. Oh, no. No more Metang for you. I wonder if you should have played the Cosmog first and then tried to Wally up. Yeah, so we do lose our Pokemon there. I'm going to take a chance. Well, this thing can't attack again. At least not the same turn. Let's have a switch card, something else could come up. They could also rare candy into a Solgaleo-GX and use the Ultra Road. So if I don't get what I'm looking for with the Scorched Earth, at least I do have a way to switch out my Hakamo-o. We'll drop Jangmo-o. We're going to Scorched Earth right now. I didn't use a supporter yet, did I? We find Professor Birch. Are you gonna hand me some hand me some help here, buddy? Come on, I need a heads. Not what I was looking for. So I'll tell you what. I guess we're gonna have to switch out. Escape rope. Let's get out of here. I'll bring up the Vulpix to take the hit. The opponent switches first, however, so they can bring up... Well, whatever they bring up, if they have Rare Candy and Solgaleo-GX, then they can just switch whatever they want back to the active spot. This is a good deck that I see the opponent using. I love abilities in Pokemon TCG, and it is so cool to see abilities in play. Well, that's a good thing, too, for them. They can just simply Geotech System 1 energy and retreat the Beldum. Fair enough. Let's put this to the Hakamo. And we can Beacon now, actually. I forgot about that. Do we have? Yes, we do. Another the Kommo-o-GX. Let's grab your team. Why not? We'll get another Dragon type in hand. Now, I'm currently doing one of the Dragon, daily challenges of playing certain evolution cards in play. I might have completed it by the end of this fight. I know that's what you guys are most excited for, right? Of course it is. Cosmo-M. We see Wally into... Oh, they just simply play energy from hand. We see Wally into, Solgaleo. Oh, they're going for the Tapu Lele. Alright, if I could find the Choice Band, I can do a lot of damage. We see the Energy Drive. Ouch! 60 damage, just enough for the knockout. So, you're coming up, Hakamo. Let me see. I have Kukui. First things first, let's go ahead and evolve up into Kommo-o-GX. I'm going to thin the deck out. I'm going to drop out a Nest Ball, put a Vulpix down there. Now, if I can find one of my choice bands, I'm doing 130 with the Shred. Choice band does 160. We can add 20 more with Kukui. Come on, it's taking a bit of a risk. There's a choice band. Right on it goes. There is Kukui. I would have hoped for a de-evolution spray, but I didn't quite find that. But let's grab another couple basic energy to thin the deck a little bit. We're not going to be able to go for the Shred. I'm getting a one-hit KO on Tapu Lele GX. 2 more prizes. And a choice band and a rare candy. Not really going to help us that much, although I could super rod back in one of the other Kommo-o-GXs. Now they can bring up this Metagross. They now have Ultra Road in play. And they can power up. Oh, they can power up really bad right now. They hit for 230. They're going to get 2 prizes for the knockout. Wait, why are they powering that? I guess, okay, Giga Hammer, I guess. So, Lysandre is not going to really help us if this thing can simply maneuver Pokemon around. Let me think what to do here. I'm going to choice band the Jangmo-o. I'm going to... What order do I do this in? I'm going to draw 2 more cards with Scorched Earth first. Double Dragon, very nice. We'll take that. We're now going to Super Rod. And shuffle back in Kommo-o-GX. And just a couple of energy, I guess. I can Lysandre and get another knockout. Or if I should put as much damage as I can on this one. Well, this one can't attack. So either way, no matter what, like... No, I'm gonna knock this one, not knock this one, I'm gonna just get as much damage on this one as I can. I gotta find a way to get myself the other Kommo-o-GX. Do I have any Ultra Balls up? Did I even put Ultra Balls in here? I can't even remember. I do. Do I have Skyla in the discard pile? I do. Alright, so up comes the Solgaleo-GX. Gonna go for the Sunsteel Strike, I'm sure. Oh, Max Potion! That could have just won them the game. That's a good combo as well. Max Potion, they lose all the energy off the Pokemon, but these Geotech systems can attach it right back on. I like this guy's deck. This is cool. Yeah, down goes for Kommo-o-GX. Now then, what can we do at this point? Okay, I'm going to... I think I'm going to sneeze. Wait for it. I'll try to prevent that. So if I go for first Seeker, I can get Skyla. I can use Skyla to find a special charge. Excuse me. I might have to mute that out. I felt that coming though. Okay, versus Seeker, we'll go for Skyla. If I can find that special charge, if it is in the deck, I can shuffle back in a couple of Double Dragon. Of course it is... Wait. Nope, of course it is not in the deck. Huh. So let's de-evolve. We're going to de-evolve one of the Dragonite, put it back into hand. We're taking a bit of a risk here, but let's see if we can draw the Kommo-o. Yes. Okay, rare candy, we're getting it back into play. So we're going to add an energy. I think that's all we really need to make use of. Let's go ahead and... We can't do the Shred just yet. We can Adamantine Press for 60. Reduce damage by 30 to us next turn. Did I not notice I have another Devolution Spray in hand? I guess I can only really get one Max Wind anyway each turn, so... This is an interesting match. I like this. Even if I lose this one, I had fun with this one. Very cool. And I was sitting here thinking it's going to take forever to get a really interesting match to show you guys. But I think this is coming down to it. Unless they Lysandre and beat one of my other Pokemon in a single hit, which could possibly happen. Who knows? They're going for another Sunsteel Strike. Yeah, they are going to hit us pretty bad with that. But we can fully heal. And even if they Ultra Road Retreat, we have Lysandre to make use of. Definitely a good combo this opponent has here. So we're going to Max Wind, get a full heal on Kommo-o-GX. We'll de-evolve one last time. We're going to find energy. Well, we don't need to find it. We have energy retrieval. Since we've only got 8 cards left in the deck, I'm not going to bother going for the Scorched Earth. Attach this. Go for the Shred. 160, thanks to the Choice Band. You can now hit me for 230, which is still not quite enough to knock me out. And even if you retreat, I have Lysandra, I can bring you back up. The only thing that can win this game for them now is if they have a Choice Band of their own. Or even, no, it's not a basic, I was thinking, even if they had the Fighting Fury Belt. So they can go ahead and get the Giga Hammer, 150. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. That is a lot less damage than we normally would be taking from the Sunsteel Strike. I'm going to Lysandra up their Solgaleo-GX, get the knockout. This was a fun match. Nail Biter, I love this one. Simply put, Lysandra for the win. And let's just go with the Shred. That was fun. I love that. Hope you guys liked that too. Leave some comments below. What did you think was going to happen there? GXs versus GXs. Crazy abilities coming into play. We get a prize box. I'll take that. And the next one's going to be some coins or some tokens. Now, do we get the completion? Yes, we do. Dragon's Roar. Daily challenge complete. Do I level up? I got 60 tokens off of that. Take that. I can't level up. I'm at max level with that. Anyway, that being said, that's the match. So that's going to be a wrap for this week's Pokemon TCG live online match. When I say this week's, I mean actually stay tuned in a couple days for another video. I have another deck on the go that I'm hoping I got all the trades for during this video. But anyway, this deck was featuring, as I say, Ivan Drago, the Kommo-o-GX Totem Pokemon of Poni Canyon. Was it Vast Poni Canyon or is it Vast Poni Plains? Anyway, on Poni Island with the Ultra Uppercut GX and just some massive power using the Double Dragon Energy. Very cool. And the healing factor, not to be forgotten, of Max Wind of Dragonite from Roaring Skies. So, this was a fun match, as I said. If you enjoyed the video, of course, I can't even speak. I'm sick. I'm blaming everything on that. If you enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to drop a like down below. If you didn't like it, of course, feel free to throw a dislike down there, but just make sure you tell me what you didn't like about it so I know what to improve for the future. And if you have a deck of Kommo-o-GX yourself that you can maybe give some tips regarding to sort of streamline this idea here, feel free to drop some comments down below. Anyone that wants to make a Kommo-o-GX deck of their own can probably use your tips and suggestions to help streamline and make a more cohesive deck out of what I've sort of given the idea for here. But with that, as I said, stay tuned in another couple days. It should be going up on Saturday, I think? I think so. Going up on Saturday, another video of Pokemon TCG Online, featuring the next Pokemon-GX from the Guardians Rising expansion we're going to focus on. It is the Turtonator GX. I have a sort of cool idea with this Pokemon, even though it is a very heated Pokemon. You'll see what I'm talking about. But it is going to be for the next video. And hopefully, as I said, I got the trades needed for that deck during my recording of this video. Because I'm going to record these back-to-back, despite the fact that I'm feeling super sick, and I should probably be resting to try to recuperate. But I got to get videos for you guys out there. And with this new computer system I have, I keep bragging it up, but I just love the fact that I can provide regular, decent content again, and without any risk of the videos being corrupted and not saving properly. I'm having fun with this, if you can't tell. Anyway, that is it for today's Pokemon TCG live online match. Of course, as I said, feel free to drop a like, leave any comments you want to leave on the video. What did you think of the match? What do you think of the opponent's deck? I loved that deck. It was very awesome. Geotech systeming back the energy you need for Sunsteel Strike. Oh, very good stuff. But we fortunately managed to pull off a win with that one. But, as I say, that's a wrap. I said that like how many times now? If you want to see some more Pokemon TCG online videos, there's a link in the description to the entire playlist here on the channel. And if you want to check out some more videos that I have done, of course there'll be some links during the outro to some other videos such as Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke, which is being peppered around the channel in around the TCG videos right now. There's also Pokemon Go videos, Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battling, which I'm hoping to have a video of on Monday, so stay tuned for that. And Pokemon news update video thingies once every week or once every other week, depending on how much news there is for me to report. And I guess that's going to be it. So I'm off to record the next video, but for now, we're signing off. Professor Chaz is saying thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time.